Another one of the guys with the short odds had said prior to the show that he was busy today. He would try to get through, but he was taping a TV show, but he busted out. Back to it. Jay Mohr making the phone call, taking a shot at his first Smackoff title. JJ, what's up?
How you doing, Jim? Woo! I didn't think I was going to be able to get away. I'm on the set of Monk, and we're on location. Glendale, nice part of the country this time of the year. It's a little hot. Holy smokes. I put baby powder down my pants. I have pancakes in my shoes right about now. It's good to be a part of the annual Aya Frady Invitational. And I guess I'd like to start by going live to Larry Merchant, who is standing by with Cap recapping the Smackoff. Jim, I guess I'll start with some actual sports takes since the last time I checked, Jim, this was a sports talk show on a sports talk station. But the Smackoff, Jim, has evolved into a clone-on-clone crime wave. And today, of course, being the tsunami. Yeah, thanks, Larry. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to crack on all the other participants and about why they're in or why they're out, about their non-sports related lives, like how they twisted their backs out during a Civil War reenactment, or how they fell into a rich person's pool while scooping the leaves out of it, or how they have a crack in the heart-shaped window in the back of their red van. But I'm going to try some actual sports things for a change. I'd like to talk about the basketball playoffs. I'd like to talk about King James. This guy could actually be greater than Michael Jordan. I'd like to talk about Kevin Garnett. This guy's the Michelle Obama of the Celtics. He doesn't really do anything, but damn, he looks good, doesn't he, Jim? Michelle Obama, that is a big dude. When Barack plays pickup games at the White House, you know he picks Michelle as at least his 4, maybe his 5, depending on who's in Congress that day. That has to be like being married to Elton Brand. She is a big dude. I like when she put her arm around the Queen of England and just put her in a headlock and told her, I've been waiting 200 years to put my arms around you, lady. I love that. I like how she shaved off all her eyebrows and then drew them back way too high into an arch and then straight back down, so she always looks super surprised. Michelle Obama kind of looks like the Count on Sesame Street. That's great. One black president. What a year. The Cardinals made the Super Bowl, the Rockies made the World Series, and the President of the United States smokes Newports. Wow. You know, it's nice Brett Favre is staying retired, but I was kind of looking forward to seeing Brett as a Viking because I wanted to see what 25 interceptions look like indoors. Nice NFL draft, fellas. That was about as exciting as shaving every year. This is the dullest thing on television, but we're all glued to our sets like morons staring at a Ferris wheel. The Lions took Stafford. Really? Wow, that's amazing. You know, my favorite part of the draft, with the exception of when Jets, so you can tell I'm not reading clones, aside from the fact when Jets fans, when they boo no matter who gets picked, I like when the Bengals and the Raiders are on the clock, and then the cops have to sit down the general managers and let them look through a book of mugshots. I'd like to see Horatio Cook get to tell Marvin Lewis, well, coach, looks like this year your defense will be an actual jailbreak. Manny being Manny, taking drugs to make you look like a tranny. What a relief. I'm glad it wasn't steroids. The Dodgers can now focus on small ball, and Manny can be sure he doesn't. It's good to know when Manny the tranny comes back, he'll have a regular cycle. You know, baseball is an amazing game. Manny is a juicer. Prince Fielder needs a juicer. No, seriously, now. Holy smokes. Nice pajamas at the plate, Prince. Maybe I'm old school, Jim, but I don't want my cleanup hitter to look like he's wearing pull-ups. And while we're testing, can we please test Bud Selig for something, anything like blood, saliva? This guy is the commissioner of baseball. He should not look like Nosferatu. He's a liquid billionaire. He always looks like he just crawled out from under an undercarriage of a bridge, and he's been smoking Pall Malls all day. They got Manny good, though, Jim, 50 games. I love Manny saying, I've taken 15 tests, and I've never failed any of them. Yeah, too bad they weren't driving tests, spelling tests, or IQ tests, because Manny knows baseball been very, very good to me. And I love how Manny says, I'll see you July 4th, like he's Will Smith with a movie coming out. I'm back again. Oh, my gosh. What a dummy. That thick accent he has, it's amazing. What no one seems to realize, the guy was born and raised in the United States. His parents and him all grew up in Manhattan. The guy learned the accent, and he applies it. This guy is such a dope. He's lucky he doesn't drown when it's raining. Now, Jim, I'm rounding third, and I'd like to talk about my fellow smackers, the loyal listeners that listen to this show every day, and then they scurry off to their computers to make fun of this show every day. You know, I haven't smacked any of you in my call, and the reason is simple. Listen, I don't know who any of you are. You're nobodies. You are faceless, nameless strangers with opinions. And you know what they say about opinions? They're like rear ends. Every clone has one, and after the show, they always want to show them to each other. But you know what, guys? Keep hitting me all you want, because as Reggie Jackson once said, the fans don't boo nobodies. Although today, in the 2009 Smackoff, we have established that nobodies can, in fact, boo each other. What a bunch of zeros. It's a tight Smackoff. You know, let's go to Harold Letterman, Jim. Let's see how he has the Smackoff. Well, Jay, 2009 Smackoff. It's a tight Smackoff. That might go to the cards. Oh, okay, Jim. I have Brad and Corona. He's leading by a slim margin. I like your body of work. I didn't sound like he was reading. Rachel's doing okay, but I can't get used to a girl in a Smackoff. Thanks, Harold. Oh, and before the next caller wants to run smack about my extra weight, my LBs, let me beat you to it. I, Jay Mohr, am heavier than I used to be. You see, clones, as you get older and you get jobs and you get wives and you get happy and you get kids and a mortgage, you might discover, if you're lucky, that accountability and credibility, they sort of weigh down. Oh, and my last take, Jim, I'd like to remind every clone and every person on hold, I'm the only one in this contest, the only one in this contest that didn't gloss myself. Jim gave me my nickname, and there isn't a town in it. Oh, boy, Jim. I didn't know Jay Mohr was going to go to the gloss himself card. I got the slam in over Brad and Corona. Back to you.
All right, Jay. You got it. Appreciate the phone call, Jay. I know you're working. I know you're on the set. Glad to get you in. It's not a smack off without Jay Mohr. Where do you slot it?